Do you feel safe? Safe in your own home? Safe on the streets? Safe in the downtown at night? Does that feeling affect your lifestyle decisions? For example, would you prefer to go out to supper in a restaurant in the suburbs or a restaurant in the downtown? For many Canadians, the answer is that we do not feel safe. I suppose if you're a 20-something out with a group of friends, you can go anywhere. But what if you're not a 20-something? What if you've got some gray hair? What if you're a woman? But Sean, don't you realize that crime is going down? Well, not so fast. Crime statistics bounce around, and it depends on which types of crime and over which period. For example, crime in Canada peaked in 1993, which is good, right? But we should also note that firearm-related crime had a 14-year peak in 2022. As is usually the case, people are selective in their use of statistics to prove their point. They'll quote one number and ignore another if it supports their argument. But I'm not asking what the numbers say. I'm asking how you feel. Do you feel safe? Because people make decisions based on how they feel, not on the latest reports from the statistical agency. And your sense of security is important to your sense of well-being and happiness. Recently, there was a home break-in in Kawartha Lakes by a known criminal. The homeowner fought back, the criminal was hurt, and the homeowner was charged with assault. That's causing a huge stir. Here's what Premier Doug Ford had to say.
Did everyone hear about the story in Lindsay? So this criminal that's wanted by the police breaks into this guy's house. This guy gives him a beating, and this guy gets charged. And the other guy gets charged. But something is broken.
Our lawyers and police tell us that, in theory, we have a right to fight back, but it needs to be proportional, as if the concept of proportionality runs through our heads when we wake in the middle of the night to a breaking window. Here in Canada, we need something clear and easy to understand, like the American castle doctrine. If somebody is breaking into your house, he needs to understand the consequences. Personally, I think we need to have more police on the streets. When I look at my Ottawa property tax bill, I see that the city spends far more per person on transit than we do on the police. That's not a complaint about transit, but it is a wake-up call on public security. I would support a 10% increase in my property bill if all of that money went into increasing the number of officers on patrol. Do you agree? Would you be willing to increase your taxes if the money was guaranteed to go toward more policing? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to know if I got this one right. And if you'd like to encourage me to continue making original content, please like and subscribe. Thanks.